Hey there, it's Molly with Design Loves Detail, and today we are talking washable rugs. You've probably heard about washable rugs by now, but what does it really mean? And also spill proof. Have you heard that term thrown around? I'm gonna put it to the test. I'm gonna put grape juice on this rug to see if it's really spill proof, because that's what I would consider spill proof. Let's check it out. If you've been following along on Instagram, you might recognize this rug. This is a washable spill-proof rug that I recently got and I love it. And I'm gonna show you why. Actually, I wasn't sure about washable rugs, to be honest. They're a little bit different makeup than typical rugs. They're not, like your hand knotted or your wool rugs. So they are a little bit thinner because they need to be able to go in the washing machine. Most of the time when you hear about washable rugs now, that's what it means. It's machine washable, so you can actually put the whole rug into your washing machine, which is pretty cool. Now, if you want to have a thicker rug, you can just do a rug pad underneath. I don't have one under this one yet, but I might add one if I want a little more cushion. But really, I think that the durability factor is worth, the needing to add a separate rug pad. Most rug pads are really affordable and not a big deal to add, but it will give a little bit more cushion to a washable rug. So what's cool is that even though I was hesitant about are washable rugs really washable, when I heard spill proof for these rugs, I was like, I bet I can spill grape juice and it'll come off. I mean, let's find out, right? So I have every liquid that I could think of that we're gonna dump on this rug, because if we're talking spill proof, let's put it to the test, right? Especially when people have pets and kids and you don't wanna be stressing about keeping your rug nice and clean. I was recently watching Southern Charm. Comment if you love Southern Charm. I need some people to talk to about it. For some reason, none of my friends really watch it, but Craig.
It's because nobody watches it.
No, people watch it. Craig Conover, I love him. He spilled the wine on Patricia's super expensive couch and rug. And I mean, she needed one of these. That's all I can say. So anyway, that was a tangent, but let's do it because people have kids and pets and Craigs in their lives. So we can see if things really do come out. We're gonna start with a couple of lighter colored liquids like milk, orange juice. And if you guys were over on community tab here on YouTube, recently there was a whole discussion about, do you put a rug under your dining table? And a lot of people were like, no, because it's gonna get ruined. But these kinds of rugs could actually be a good solution for that. So let's pour some milk on here, and look, you can kind of see actually that's beating up where it's not soaking in like a lot of fabrics would, and then you're just gonna kind of soak up that liquid. So of course we know that one's not gonna leave a stain because it was milk, but it doesn't really absorb into the rug, it looks like. So that's pretty great, just kind of cleaned right up. So milk is a go. Now what's good about this rug, I think I mentioned, is this whole thing we're trying out is the spill proof factor. Is it really spill proof? But also it can go in, this one can go in the washing machine. So obviously we just got that milk up pretty quick, but if there was anything that got left on longer, or there was something that maybe doesn't smell great, like your pet peed on it, you could throw the rug into the washing machine. But also it's not gonna stain it. So let's put some orange juice. That's more like pet pee color. And again, it just it kind of sits on top of the fabric, so you can absorb it and then just kind of dab it out. So you can see here it was on this lighter color and it's not even showing. In fact, it's barely damp. So that's pretty cool. Let's try some harder stuff though, because obviously these were light. I mean, grape juice is the scariest thing ever, I think, when it comes to rugs and stuff. But Coke is probably not much better. So let's go for that. Let's put a little bit of that little soda spill here. It's interesting too, because look, that kind of almost splashed out. So we're gonna soak that up. And then after you do that initial soak up, look at that. You can grab one more, because watch, I bet we'll get just a little bit, whatever was left over. Just soak it up on I have not tried this with a towel. I probably should, to see if it's any different with a towel versus paper towels, but that's nuts, right? It's weirdly fun to do this, because it's you're doing, when you're a kid, doing something you're not supposed to, but then it's there's no evidence of it. Ben and I when we would go to the grocery store, the first part we were married, we would buy chocolate milk every time, just because we could. We didn't have to talk our moms into it. Got married young, because I was only 20, so I was fresh out of home life. Anyway, okay, so let's do, this is the one. Feels like it should be a little more of a buildup. The grape juice. Okay, I did a lot too. So let's do this. Soak that up. That is not a light color, that's for sure. Oh my gosh, look at that. And so there you can see a little bit of color. We're just gonna put the paper towel on and get that last little bit out. I mean,
no way.
Ben's my audience,
Test group.
my audience reactor. But seriously, that's crazy, right? And I don't know, like if we, like I think if you leave it on longer, you know, maybe, do you need soap and water, maybe? Yeah, so if something got set in, I don't know. I mean, we could let it sit here. Should we try that? Let's just let it sit here while we talk.
I like this rug.
I know, Ben. Let's just see, well, because we can put it in the washing machine. Look, I even did it on the light color. Let's see what happens if we let it sit there for a minute. So let's talk about other things. What do we got on the agenda? Nothing. We're here for rugs. Anyway, so this company is called Home Base Rugs. They recently were like, hey, do you want to try out this rug? And I'm like, yeah, let's try it. I honestly was skeptical. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I was like, I bet. I know that's pretty sad that I'm a pessimist sometimes, but I was just thinking, yeah, I'm sure a lot of stuff comes out, but like maybe after you scrub it or something. Yeah, this video is not sponsored, but I do have a coupon code. I did ask them for that, and that's great. So we do have a coupon code. And I love this rug. We can kind of talk about the colors in it. Hopefully it's showing up pretty accurately on the screen. It's got like this really beautiful blue-gray here, and then all these neutrals with kind of browns and creams and tans. And then the border has this really pretty blue-green grayish, and then some really pretty colors, a little bit of green and purple tones, but it's like subtle and it feels like a, you know, more of like an antique rug, which is really amazing to me that they're able to make this like look like a hand knotted rug, and it's just a totally spill-proof washable rug. And the price is good. What's cool is that my 10% off, it actually works on top of their sale prices, because they have rugs marked down, you know, on sale, and then the code is in addition to that. So it's seriously amazing. And they actually added, upon request from people over on Instagram on my page when I shared it, they're like, we need bigger sizes. And so they have already gotten a 9x12 available. So grab that if it's still there. It's been selling like crazy. This is like the ultimate rug, and the price is so good that it's like a no-brainer. I'm obsessed with it. So, okay, this has been a minute now. Let's see what happens after we've had that sitting there. We're still gonna soak it up. Soak. There's a lot on there. Okay, so there's still a little color. Let's see if it will just come out. Just rubbing it. Yeah, it seems to.
Oh my god.
That was on there for a while too. So, yeah, I mean, and this is like light colored, like, you know. That's wild. That was a pretty good test. I don't know, I'm impressed. I don't think you can beat it. Like, I don't even have to sell it. Like, just look, whatever it's done, buy it, because it's genius. Anyway, that was a pretty good rug test, I'd say. Yeah, so I guess the question is, you know, when do you wash it versus when do you just soak up a mess? I think just depending on if it's a gross mess, like dog pee or kid pee, or you probably want to wash it. But you know that you can just soak it up, and like there's probably some stuff you could spray. I don't know. It just is impressive. And the fact that you can throw it in the wash too, it's pretty amazing. But I'm thinking most things, you know, like most things you're just like, oh, wipe it up, dab, 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 put your kids on it. They can do it. I'm hugging my grape juice because this was like a bonding moment for us that came out of the rug. Didn't ruin the rug. So cool. So anyways, I'll link to this website and you can see all the other designs. They have tons of gorgeous patterns that look like authentic vintage rugs. There's a little bit more modern ones as well. That Oregon rug that they have is more contemporary if you want something a little bit more modern. Anyway, this is not a Welch's ad. Also, while I'm at it, I'll link the pieces in this room for you. This Target chair is super cute. It's back in stock and they have it in the cream as well. Anyways, thanks for watching the ultimate rug challenge here, and be sure to subscribe and hit that bell for future videos from us, Design Loves Detail, like my one that's coming up that has been requested for ways that you can pot trees to add some height. There's even an example there. We're gonna go over some cool stuff with that soon, so you don't wanna miss it. Check us out over on designlovesdetail.com as well, and at Instagram, Design Loves Detail. Oh, and community tab, we've always got deals, daily deals going on over in community, stuff you can weigh in on, questions like we were talking about with rugs under dining tables. Definitely some interesting conversations there. So appreciate you tuning in. See you next time.